Hey Wonders, it's Allie. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Today I'm going to do something different. I'm going to go from something drastic like Metroidvanias and platformers to something very quiet and cozy like cozy games. Cozy games are basically, to me, something that I feel if I'm very stressed and I need to sit down and like relax and unwind. This is the type of game that I know I'm not going to feel like my heart pumping or I'm going to be stressful about it. It's just something that I can just shut off my brain and just feel like, you know, this is it. For me, a cozy game has to have a couple of things. The graphics need to be very light on the eyes. The sound needs to be very enhanced. Like, I need to hear either rain, thunder, wind. I have to hear like some kind of elemental seasons in it. It's just for me to feel that coziness. And something else that I really enjoy is a good story, a good lore, and something that makes me feel like I am inside the game, as if, you know, I'm outside and actually exploring. Being an introvert, I feel like if a game lets you get trapped inside and you're actually enjoying it in a sense that it's almost like you're in it, then this is a great game to play. I'm going to talk about my top 5 cozy games, and without further ado, here they are.
Rated E for everyone.
I'm a big sucker for games that are like Stardew Valley lookalikes, I suppose, and Potion Permit does not disappoint when it comes to similar games. So basically you are the main player who is heading to the island of Moonberry. You come from a city, so you are basically a doctor, you know, who is going to heal and cure the townspeople of their ailments. And I like this game because at the beginning, all of the townsfolks, they don't really trust you, and they have like this really like back off type of attitude, and you as the player have to win them over and, you know, give them gifts and cure their problems, and as a result you start to develop relationships with these residents, and eventually you might even find a bachelor or bachelorette and marry them. And this game is just basically like any other farming simulator. The only difference is that here, instead of just farming and making money, you are also taking care of the residents and doing some alchemy, which is pretty cool. You kind of combine different ingredients to make medical necessities for your townspeople, and I think that this is what makes it so interesting. What I like is also that when you are curing your townspeople and you do make these medications, it's almost like a Tetris type of feeling of the game, where you have to add certain shapes to the cauldron and create a medication from that, and I think that's pretty cool. It does give you a lot of hours of gameplay. Different combinations create different type of medications or different type of strengths of medications, so it definitely is something that I really like. It definitely has cute visuals, a really nice story with cutscenes, and you know, this world is just so beautiful that I really think that something that you guys can play, you know, for the weather, especially now when we're in, you know, autumn going into winter, would definitely be a game like Potion Permit. And I hope you get to know the residents of Moonberry, and I hope that you do enjoy this game if you do pick it up. This next game has kept me sane for a couple of weeks now. When it came to like my schoolwork, I have a lot of papers to write, and this game was just what I needed. It's a Barren Breakfast with a laid-back management adventure where you play as a well-meaning bear trying to run a Barren Breakfast in the woods. It is a money-making bed and breakfast for unsuspecting tourists. Basically, you're a bear who collects material and builds and personalizes an inn with dozens of guest rooms, bathrooms, parlors, and entertainment. Each room is individually customized, and I really like the fact that you have to explore the entire map to find items so that you can potentially customize better crafting furniture. There's also a cute little farm where you pick up vegetables and make recipes for it. So this is definitely the type of cozy game that you can play for autumn, with the most beautiful graphics, with the sound effects and the music. It's definitely something that, you know, has a lot of gameplay to it, has a storyline, and it just really takes up a lot of your time, especially like when you want to feel relaxed and wind down for the day. I fell in love with this game since the moment I began playing it. Drawing inspiration and Easter eggs from Earthbound and Mother 3, this game has elements of puzzle solving and reminds me a little of the earlier Zelda titles. The environment is beautiful and full of creativity, the music is perfect, and if you need a wholesome story between two characters put on each other's paths coincidentally, this game shows what the definition of family really is. Utilizing John and Sam's abilities mutually, this game requires a lot of simultaneous puzzle solving where you utilize both of their abilities to get through the dungeons and have to work together. The abilities are useful both in combat and outside of it and makes use out of most of their powers. Another great feature of this game is finding ingredients and cooking. John is a great cook and he is able to combine various ingredients to create a new recipe, which becomes interesting to discover new recipes as you go on. If you do try this game, just a heads up, the story is a bit random at times and many reviews have said they quit when this happens. Don't. The story is well worth it and I love seeing it through till the end. Also, this game is roughly 25 to 30 hours, so if you have the extra time, try to talk to all the NPC characters and really explore the lore before advancing. It makes the gameplay worthwhile this way.
Rated E for everyone.
This next game I was really excited for because it came out with the physical, and I am a crazy person when it comes to physical games. So I basically bought it. I have not played it enough for me to be able to give a review of it, but I can say that you're basically the protagonist of the game and you're basically managing a bakery. So it's a money management sim, and I really like games like this. And what happens is that you come across Miss Bonbon, who is a ghost, who was the prior owner of this bakery, and basically they had a dream to make it into like this finest bakery. And as the protagonist of the game, you are going to fulfill the wishes and dreams of this ghost, who I guess has been stuck in purgatory because they're unable to cross since they haven't really accomplished their dream. The game is very interesting. You're able to buy things for the restaurant, you're able to purchase things for the bakery and for the garden, and you're also able to serve the customers who come in, and they have a choice for either to dine in or to take the order to go. And if they do choose to dine in, you do have to take their order in a timely manner, kind of like Diner Dash, if you guys remember. It always reminds me of Diner Dash games. Like anytime I see something where we have to take customers, put them at their table and take their orders and then bring them their food that we cook, it just reminds me of Diner Dash. And honestly, I really loved that game when it was out on the PSP, and then it was also out on my PC. So I really enjoyed, and I have a lot of hours in those games. So this is just one of those games that I feel like I can definitely play as well. I definitely think you guys should check it out. The graphics are really beautiful. I really enjoy these type of soft colored graphics when it comes to cozy games. Definitely something that I think you guys should try out for yourselves, and if you do pick up this game, let me know in the comments below what you thought. I do hope to get around to playing it soon. I'm just finishing up Rune Factory 5, and once I do, I think I'm going to try this game next. So yeah, let me know if you guys tried it out. This next game is called A Short Hike. A Short Hike takes its entire scenic part of the game at a Hawk Peak Provincial Park where the trees are golden and brown, and it takes place during beautiful autumn weather. So this is like a great game to start playing right now, which goes into winter. It kind of has that cozy, cool vibe to it. You hear the wind when you're playing. You feel like you're rustling through the leaves. It's just one of those games that you really, really feel like your five senses are kicked into the game. You hike, climb, and soar through the map and meet hikers along the way, discover hidden treasures, and just sit back and take in the world around you. I am so in love with this game that I know it's a short game, so a short hike, a short game. Yeah, go figure. I don't want to finish it. I keep playing and then I stop. I play again and I stop because I know that it's small, gameplay, and I didn't know what to do. I don't want to finish this game, honestly. So I just have it there so that whenever I want to pick it up, I just pick it up again. I like this game because there's no damage, there's no stats, you can't lose your life. It's just definitely a game that invites exploration, and it just wants you to feel good about using your time, and that's what a really good cozy game does. It makes you want to play, but it doesn't stress you out to the point where you can't just take it anymore. And come on, let's face it, with everything that's going on in this world, this is exactly what we want. Place to escape and to just feel free and not have to worry about all of the stress in the world. So definitely pick up this game. Let me know if you did, and let me know in the comments below how beautiful this game is, and if you've already played it, just praise it, because let's admit it, this game is just gorgeous. And that's my top 5 cozy games. Hope you enjoyed them.
And there you have it, Wonders. That was my top 5 cozy games for the season of autumn. If you enjoyed these games, if you've played them, or if you have any other suggestions for me, please let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for being part of the Wonderland family. If you want to see some of my monthly pickups, physical game collections, or other posts that I post, I frequently post on my Twitter, so give me a follow there. And as always, please stay wonderful. Bye.